Not many people can resist the sound of the African drum, especially not the talking drum. What some Yorubas call the gongo and so many other names, right? I absolutely love the sound of this talking drum. And the way that, you know, the dexterity with which people beat it, the drummers beat the drum. And the message it passes across, the melody it produces, and just everything about the African talking drum is really fascinating. And the name actually also raises some kind of curiosity, right? Talking drum. Does the drum talk? Does it have a mouth? It is because you can actually manipulate it to make sounds that mimic to an extent human speech, okay? So, in time past, talking drums were used to send messages across, you know, different things apart from the entertainment value that it gave to society. So I've always been fascinated and curious. I wanted to find out how this awesome multi-purpose talking drum is made. Today I'm here at Mushin local government in Lagos State, Nigeria, West Africa, where these talking drums are made. And behind me is an expert at making the talking drum. So he's going to talk with us and take us through the process of making this magnificent talking drum. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Virtue Grace, the African storyteller. I bring you exciting stories about African histories, cultures, people, and places. That's if you're coming for the first time and you don't know me. And I assume you've not subscribed. Kindly click on that subscribe button. When you do, tap on the bell and select all. That way you'll always be the first to know when I post a new drum. When I post a new... I just said drum. That way you will know when I post a new video or I do a live stream. Okay, go on and subscribe. And for those of you returning, thank you so much for always coming back. You guys know how much I love you, right? Yes. Now that you have all subscribed and we are settled in, let's speak with him. He's going to explain to us everything about the process of making the talking drum. Good afternoon, sir. Oh, beat it again, beat it. Well, let me hang it. All right, sir.
Welcome to Gmiec International.
Thank you.
My name is Gani Ateju. People call me Ishola.
Okay.
This work we are doing, we inherited it from our great forefather. So, since I was born into this with my brothers. We made drum and we beat drum.
Okay.
In different occasions. We use this drum to wake king at the palace.
Okay.
We use it in naming ceremony.
Okay.
Everywhere there is
Do
joy.
you use it at funerals?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not only where there is celebration of good things.
Anywhere joy is, you see drum there.
Okay.
Drum don't used to go wall, but if they win the war, so we use it to play the drum.
Okay.
So,
but you also play it at funeral.
Yes.
To send the person off in a good way.
Yes.
Okay. The name they call it talking drum. Talking drum. Why is it like that? Why do they call it talking drum?
We use it to communicate.
Okay.
Like when I was small, if my daddy want to call me, instead of him shouting, he will just use it, take his drum, and call my name. Gani, Suro Tete, wow.
Hey.
That means I should
run.
You need my attention at that moment.
Okay.
So we use it to communicate. If you want to send me some messages and if you don't want people around to know what he's sending me, we take his drum
and play it.
And communicate with me.
You will get...
I will understand what it means.
Interesting. So that's why they call it talking drum.
Yes.
Okay, so can you demonstrate?
And we use it to praise
kings. Okay.
Every morning we stay in palace, wake king up.
Okay. Can you demonstrate like a message or maybe something, maybe a proverb? You know, Yoruba African languages are rich in proverbs, and the Yoruba language is no exception. So maybe you can beat it to tell us something, right? Okay. Let's see. So he's going to beat the drum to sort of pass a message across, and someone is going to tell us what that means. Okay. does that mean? What does that mean?
Ẹ nawọ́ yín sókè. Ẹ nawọ́ yín sókè. Ẹni tí ò bímọ rí yóò fẹ̀yìn pọ́nmọ́. Ẹ nawọ́ yín sókè. Orí mi má jẹ́ pòfo. Ọmọ lèrè ayé. We use this one where they are doing naming ceremony.
What does that mean in English? Can you translate that in English? Like, what does it mean?
It means that people are expecting, those people that are expecting child, they should raise up a hand.
Okay.
By this time next year, it will come with baby.
With your own baby. Okay, so it's sort of like a prayer as well.
Yes,
a well wish,
yes.
You know. And they said they say it at naming ceremonies. So that's good. I want you to say something to me, right? Like say, Virtue Grace is doing a good job. Say it in Yoruba. Virtue Grace is doing a good job. Play the drum. So when they sing for you, you have to dance. These are the things I do to entertain you guys. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Give it a thumb up.
We build, we sell, we repair, and we also drum. How to build drum and what we use to build drum. We use this. This is rim. We call it egi in Yoruba. This is skin, ram skin, goat skin. We call it oshon. We will trim it. This is the mortar we use. We have different type of this. We have hand carve made, and we also have machine made. This is hand carve made. You can see it's different from each other. This is machine wood made. So if you want to build, you will see how we build in the part 2 of this section. We call this one strap. We call it apa in Yoruba. It's a carrier. We use it to carry talking drum. Instead of this towel, we can use this apa. Some people like to be using this as a modern fashion, but this what we are using in the olden days. We call it oja. This thing that is doing is called ogon.
Okay.
We use old face of talking drum, and we can still use the new one. We trim it. We use it as a thread. It's just like a thread. When we are doing the drum, it's the rope that we use to tie the string with the egi and the skin. We call it ogon, but it's just like a thread.
Oh.
This one is oshon.
Okay.
It's a ram skin. Okay. It's also goat skin. We use goat skin, antelope skin. So it gets some chemical that you put into it that we turn it to this, as we get it from northern side of Nigeria. So after 3 minutes like this, we roll it. We now form this. This is what we call oshon.
Okay.
And it also called string.
So it's a whole process that starts from sorting the materials. You see, he has finished sorting this. This is he cut out from the animal hide. They are going to twist it later on to form the strings that are used to string the drum from the top to the bottom. And then, of course, the other very intricate different processes that I've shown you in the video. Very interesting. You see, another person is there. It's a division of labor. Another person is there working on stringing and sewing the the top of the drum where the stick is beating. So it's a very interesting and fascinating process to watch, and much more that they put their heart into it to give you quality.
This one is called eggy.
Eggy.
We call it eggy. That is the rim.
Okay.
Rim.
Okay, this. Now, to begin the actual process of making the drum, they measure, cut out, and hand sew the rim of the drum.
This is shea butter.
Okay.
Ora, we call it ora. This one is from goat.
Now they apply butter that is sourced from goats on the interior of the mortar. This, according to him, helps amplify the sound of the drum, and it's a practice that they inherited and have continued to use till today. Now one end of the drum is covered with the animal hide and adjusted to fit properly in order to give the desired end result, which is quality sound, right? The strings are then sewn to the rim on the edge of the drum that was covered with the animal hide. The thread he's using is also gotten from animal hide. Remember I showed you how it is done, right? These sticks he's putting is for what?
It's just to adjust the edge. We call it keke.
Okay.
Keke. Adjuster.
To adjust the head?
Yeah, to the edge. To adjust the level of the edge.
Okay. Glue is then applied on the top of the drum, then the excess hide is trimmed off using a blade, and this step requires patience and precision, else you know what could go wrong, right?
We trim it with blades.
This face is ready.
That one is ready.
Okay. Because the hide is usually soaked in water to activate it before production begins, now that this face is ready, it is going to be sun-dried. After that, the second face of the drum will begin its own design. Guys, so you see that the process of producing one talking drum is very intricate. So imagine the number of drums they produce on a daily or weekly basis. It takes a lot of labor of love just to bring you these beautiful pieces that produce amazing sounds and melodies that get us dancing and celebrating. They are Gmiec Int'l, the home of quality drums, right here in Mushin local government in Mushin, Lagos State, Nigeria. So wherever you are in the world, if you want to own a talking drum, the contact information and everything is in the description box. Just click on it, their phone number, email, everything. Contact them wherever you are on the surface of the earth. They are going to ship it to you. And what more, they are very affordable, right? You see everything that is going on behind the scene I've shown you, from sourcing the materials. He told me that they get these materials from the north. Remember I made a video about the Kanu tannery where they produce this animal skin, this quality leather. They source it from there. They are adding value to the Nigerian economy, so we need to encourage them and support their businesses, okay? I love it, absolutely. I love to see this, and I'm sure you do as well. So contact them, okay? There are different sizes of the talking drum, ranging from the smallest to the biggest, and sometimes, like in the case of the biggest drum, which is the Iyalu, some extra fixtures are added on it for additional effect, like the strap that is also added for beauty and aesthetics.
This is strap. We use this one for Iyalu, this type of drum. As you can see it here.
The drum is played with sticks, so the handle of the stick is usually wrapped with a piece of cloth for a more comfortable grip. When that is done, the hands sew the cloth together to secure it in place. It's a process that involves a lot of patience and, you know, attention to details. Ekushe. Now your drumsticks are ready. Now when all is done, from the beginning of this process to the very end, which is the drumsticks, now your talking drums are ready for use. Let the celebrations and the communication begin.
We have smaller one, we have bigger one, we have medium one, different size with different price. You can contact us, we deliver everywhere, both home and abroad. Anywhere you are, just contact us. We make sure it gets to your place.
And that, guys, is how the African talking drum is made, okay? Fascinating process, isn't it? When you hear the rhythm from the talking drum, I bet you never stop to imagine how it is made. But I thought to share it with you. And when next you attend a Burna Boy concert, for instance, in the West, and you hear the melodious sounds coming from the talking drums, you know exactly how and where they are made, somewhere in Africa, okay? We love to share our beautiful Africa with you all across the world. And Virtue Grace, your African storyteller, loves to bring you all these stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you've enjoyed, no doubt. You've enjoyed watching this video. So give it a thumb up, share the video, and definitely subscribe if you've not subscribed. Drop a comment for these amazing people who are crafting these drums and who play the drums to entertain us, to communicate with us. Drop a comment and tell them thank you, okay? It is our duty to preserve our cultures and traditions. We're going to do that with every sense of pleasure, okay? Thank you guys for watching. I'm Virtue Grace, your African storyteller. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, healthy, below abiding. Bye. Mwah.